Imagine a small wooden cabin on a southern plantation, just after the Civil War. The air is thick with the smell of cornbread, and a mother named Clara keeps her family close around the fire. In that tiny room, she teaches a lesson that echoes through generations. We take care of one another. That moment captures the essence of Black family life. Born of struggle, yet anchored in love. Welcome to African Elements. If we haven't met, I'm the digital avatar of Professor Darius. For over 25 years, Darius has been teaching Black history in higher education. While he's in the classroom, I'm here to bring those lessons to you. This is the fourth lesson in a companion series on Legacy of Survival, the Dynamics of the Black Family. Legacy of Survival, the Dynamics of the Black Family is a profound new book that takes you on a journey through the heart of African American life, exploring the intricate bonds and extraordinary resilience that have defined the Black family for generations. Legacy of Survival reveals a powerful story of strength, love, and cultural continuity. Through meticulous research and vivid narratives, it celebrates the unwavering commitment of mothers, fathers, and kinship networks that have nurtured generations against all odds. Discover the story, honor the legacy. Legacy of Survival. The Dynamics of the Black Family is available now. Order your copy today at the link below. Today, we're exploring the ties that endure, how African American families evolved through slavery, migration, and systemic inequality, building new models of kinship and resilience that shaped the Black experience. So, what makes the Black family such a powerful symbol of endurance? To answer that, we have to go back to the postbellum South, where freedom brought both promise and peril. After emancipation, newly freed families faced an impossible question: how do you rebuild what slavery tried to destroy? In the absence of stable work, legal protections, or safety, they created support systems rooted in extended kinship. Grandmothers, cousins, neighbors, even non-relatives became family. This was no accident. The extended family wasn't just a cultural preference, it was a survival mechanism. As historians like Stephen Ruggles note, these households functioned as safety nets, pools of shared labor, childcare, and mutual aid. Unlike the rigid, nuclear family ideal prized in white America, the African American family adapted fluidly to changing conditions. Tenant farming and sharecropping systems demanded male heads of household, but they also fractured families. Husbands were forced into labor contracts, wives and children worked the fields. In that instability, Black women and elders became anchors. The community itself became a home, a model of family grounded not in structure, but in solidarity. And that's the key. Survival was never just about blood. It was about connection. Through every generation, family became both a shield and a strategy, a collective response to an individual struggle. By the turn of the 20th century, the matriarch emerged as a defining figure in Black life, a testament to enduring strength. This wasn't the myth policymakers like Daniel Moynihan painted in his 1965 report, unfairly blaming matriarchy for poverty. Instead, this was a profound story of strength, not dysfunction, showcasing an unwavering spirit in the face of adversity. During slavery, women were often the only consistent presence in their children's lives, providing a vital anchor amidst upheaval. With fathers sold away or imprisoned, mothers carried the dual burden of provider and protector, forging their leadership. Out of necessity, these women became powerful leaders, navigating unimaginable challenges with courage and ingenuity. As sociologist Herbert Gutmann observed, these women weren't merely holding families together, they were actively preserving culture. They passed down faith, language, and values, creating continuity where society sought to erase it, a critical act of resistance. When discrimination barred Black men from stable work, women entered the labor force as domestic workers or educators. They earned the family's income, ran the household with meticulous care, and organized the community, becoming pillars of strength. They became the invisible architects of Black resilience, what Patricia Hill Collins later described as the community's backbone. Consider the grandmothers who lovingly raised entire neighborhoods, extending their care far beyond immediate families. Think of the church mothers who tirelessly organized mutual aid, fostering solidarity within their congregations. And remember the women who led the civil rights struggle, with a baby on one hip and a protest sign. These matriarchs masterfully transformed hardship into profound leadership, demonstrating an extraordinary capacity to adapt and thrive. Critics like Moynihan mistakenly saw their strength as pathology, failing to grasp the adaptive genius at play. The Moynihan Report is a controversial 1965 report titled The Negro Family, The Case for National Action, authored by Assistant Secretary of Labor Daniel Patrick Moynihan, intended to be an internal document for the Johnson administration's War on Poverty. It argued that the breakdown of the black nuclear family was a primary cause of persistent black poverty. Moynihan contended that even as civil rights legislation dismantled legal barriers, significant socioeconomic gaps remained. His central claim was that centuries of slavery and racial discrimination had led to a tangle of pathology within the black community by creating a matriarchal family structure. This, he argued, weakened the role of men as authority figures and primary earners, which in turn hindered the black community's progress toward economic and social equality. In truth, the black matriarchal model defied patriarchal norms, redefining family as collaborative, flexible, and fiercely protective. Even today, we clearly see that powerful legacy unfolding in various spheres of life. Black women remain at the forefront. Black women continue to lead, at home, in education, and in activism, pushing forward traditions of care and resistance. From Harriet Tubman to modern organizers, this lineage embodies one truth: black women have been the heartbeat of survival. Federal programs like AFDC in the mid-20th century penalized two-parent households, forcing men out of homes to qualify for aid. Later, job losses from deindustrialization and discriminatory policing deepened instability. Yet even in this, black families innovated. They relied on extended kin, community networks, and spiritual grounding. They turned scarcity into strategy. Today, that spirit continues. From single parents raising college graduates to multi-generational homes pooling resources, the black family remains a living testimony to endurance. As Walter Allen and Angela James wrote, black families are sustained not only by their internal strength, but by their integration within larger community systems. So the question we must ask is this: what would society look like if policies strengthened families instead of undermining them? How would communities thrive if we invested in the networks that have always sustained black life? That's the conversation we must carry forward. Because the story of the black family isn't one of brokenness. It's one of brilliance, adaptability, and hope. The ties that endure are more than bloodlines. They are legacies of care, courage, and continuity. Through every era, the black family has defied the odds, proving that unity is both resistance and rebirth. If this story moved you, hit that like button, hype this video, and subscribe to African Elements for more stories that center our history, our struggle, and our strength. For as little as $1 a month, you can also join the history makers in our Patreon community and get ad-free videos and exclusive content. You'll find the link in the description below. To continue the journey, check out this video here, because understanding our past is about more than looking back. It's about honoring the unbreakable bonds that brought us here.